Hi, it's Valerie. It's been a long time since I've been with you, and it's time to start restocking my soaps. It's been about 6 weeks since I've been in the soap room. I took some time off after the got my Christmas soaps made. Um, it's the middle part of January, and I really wasn't expecting to come to you today. Thus my appearance. But I decided I really needed to get started, so I just am bringing you along. Today, I'm going to start my restock with my version of the Aleppo type soap. I don't do a straight traditional Aleppo soap, but I do love laurelberry oil in a smallish percentage. I don't like a lot of it, but I do. I use about 15 to 20%. Today I have modified my formula even further than I have done in the past. This time, I've never made the Aleppo type soap using coconut oil, but I thought, I want to give it a little bit of bubbles versus just lather. So today I'm going to try this formula. I'm going to be using 5% castor, 8% of coconut oil, so it's just a little bit, 17% laurelberry fruit oil, and 70% olive oil. I'm going to use a scent blend of cedarwood and orange, just to add to the earthiness of it. And it does smell earthy. Some people like it, some people don't. But my customers really seem to love this soap. Now, I'm not going to be hot processing today. I'm going to be using the heat transfer method, which is a little bit different with this much liquid oils. See, here are my oils. And this is my coconut oil. So there's not a lot of hard oils in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to be adding about 2% of coconut milk. In my lye solution, I have my water, mulberry silk fibers, and my sodium lactate. And I'm going to be adding some coconut milk, and I'm going to be adding it directly to my liquid oils. So I'm going to finish getting everything together, and we'll come back and start making the soap. Okay, I have getting ready to put my safety goggles on, which is very important for eye protection. My gloves are on, long sleeves. So let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and mix my lye into my water. And it's very important that you always pour your lye into your water, not the other way around, because it can splash up and you could get into a real problem. And I have reserved 2 ounces from the water that is needed to mix the lye to add in the form of coconut milk. And I'm going to add it to my oils. I just need to make sure that all of my lye is dissolved in the water. And there may be some mulberry silk fibers floating around, but I have found they will dissolve right out once you start stick blending. So that seems to be all dissolved. It's very hot, and it's not going to take long to melt this small amount of hard oils. And as I said, this is the first time adding coconut oil to my Aleppo inspired soap. So we'll see how it goes. But I just wanted to see if I could get some bubbly lather instead of just a creamy lather. And I'm going to pour into individual molds. I did do a rather steep water discount. I did 25% water. Okay, they are melted. And they're pretty warm, I'm sure, because they didn't have a whole lot to melt. Let me just check the temperature on that. $166, but I'm going to be pouring into these cold oils that have not been heated, and I'm going to add some coconut milk right now. So this is anything but a traditional Aleppo type soap, but the only way to know is to try, right? I'm just going to combine everything. That's really thick. Make sure I get all of it out. These are the best little tools from Stuff's Micas. I just love them. And I probably have 10 of these, and I purchased about 3 or 4 from my kitchen. They're wonderful when you're baking, especially. Okay. Have all of that. Just going to stir it in, and I don't think this is going to take long. It didn't before to trace. Overdo it because, like I said, I did do a pretty steep water discount. In goes my cedar wood and orange essential oil, which just adds to the earthy smell, and the orange just helps with the deepen the color. Go just a little further. The stick blender, oh, it really is powerful. Pretty simple and basic. No frills, no swirl, just straight and narrow. But it's a wonderful soap. Supposedly laurelberry oil is really good for rosacea and acne and eczema, all kinds of problematic skin. Okay, pour into my molds. I love the color. And I don't have enough of these, unfortunately, to have all Tree of Life shapes. So I'm going to pour some into my beehives, or honeycombs or it's thickening up. I need to get another set of these Tree of Life molds. I really like those for this soap. Okay, I'm going to scrape this out and I'll bring you back once they're done. Thank you. Well, it's the next morning and I've just come down to unmold my untraditional modified Aleppo soaps, and I'm very happy with them. I always am. They're such a kind of a simple and basic soap, yet it's such a wonderful soap for so many reasons. They're earthy and I love the natural color. These are the ones that are in my bee molds, and just look at the detail. I love these. I use these because I don't have enough of the one leaf molds. I need to order some more of these, but just the intricate detail of the molds makes these so simplistic and beautiful. As I said, I chose to scent these. Some people don't scent them, but I like a little something. I chose to scent with cedarwood and a little bit of orange. The orange essential oil just kind of helps enrich the color a little bit because of the color of the essential oil itself. The other color is simply from the laurelberry fruit oil. I just love these soaps, and my customers who buy them love them too. These are becoming the one that I use on my face every day, simply because I do have bouts with rosacea, and I did have adult acne. So I just choose to use these on my face. There's no difference really. Well, there's this one. This mold is a little different. Oh, and then this one. I don't know what else to say really about these soaps other than you should try it. If you're a soap maker, and you know, here's just what I had left in the little bit of batter that I had left that didn't go into the molds. I put in these, and these will be for my use. These will sit for months before I sell them, because they're primarily all liquid oils, more of a Bastille soap. Castile is 100% olive oil. Bastille is anything that's not 100% olive oil, meaning 2 or more oils. So that's the other one. I also would like to apologize for my appearance. I had not planned on doing the video. And then when I did decide to do it, I said, well, I'm going to go put on some earrings. I didn't do that. I had brushed my hair, which I'm trying to grow out the top, so just overlook the way that looked. Anyway, next time I will be a little more presentable. But the good note is you may not have a beautiful soap maker, but you certainly have beautiful soaps to look at. So I have found Laurelberry fruit oil is a little hard to find, but I did get mine from Be Scented, A&N Suds and Such. But Be Scented is who I get mine from. It is a little pricey, so these soaps will be a little more, but I find that they're worth it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.